Off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. We hear he is the whiz of a whiz, if ever a whiz there was. If ever, oh, ever a whiz there was, the Wizard of Oz is one because of the wonderful things he does. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Hello and welcome everyone. This is Bingo's Adventures, and today I'm going to be reviewing Wizard of Oz 1925, and no, it is not the MGM movie, but it's basically like different. Like, it's a different take on Oz, and I'm pretty much so it was a wild movie. If you guys look through my reaction on Twitch, because I always try to basically link my Twitch to my Twitch channel so you guys can follow. I don't think there's a subscribe option on it, which you guys don't have to subscribe. Yeah, I don't have a PC, so I don't know how to do it. But I always try to highlight the videos, so if you guys see, make sure you click on the highlights, because most likely the movie reactions are highlighted, sorry, but most likely those, movie reactions are highlighted, and of course, that's what we're going to be doing on those movies. But everything else, let me start this review. Of course, this will be posted a week before Christmas, so, Merry Christmas, everyone. I'm going to have a video next week which, I'll tell you guys about in the end. But yeah, let's start this review. Basically, we start off with, this old guy making dolls for his little girl, or his granddaughter, I mean. And she comes down and says, "Read me a story." Now, he reads her The Wizard of Oz. Now, the movie is differently, like, it starts off different with this kingdom of Oz saying that they lost their queen. And, basically, things ensue. Alice, not Alice, I'm thinking of Alice in Wonderland. But yeah, Dorothy goes, Dorothy is actually the Queen of Oz. Yes, I'm telling the truth. Dorothy, or they call her Dorothea in the movie, which I like that name a lot better. Like, sounds like a thing that a queen should be named, because, like, that sounds awesome. Dorothea. Yeah. But yeah. She is Queen of Oz, and yeah. Um, but yeah, what happens in this movie is that, we end up in Kansas. Yes, around 10 minutes or 15 minutes in this movie. And it's basically like, what I summed up is a love trio. Yeah, a love trio between Alice. She likes this one guy, and the other guy, which I will talk about him in a little bit. They fight over Alice, in this movie about we're just in like the at least first half of this movie, basically them trying to find the queen, and they were just the bad guy. The bad guy, King Cruel, is back. If you guys didn't know him, he's basically from the movie His Majesty the Scarecrow of Oz. Please check that video out after this or before it. But yeah, what happens is that we get a little backstory in this about how, apparently the King Cruel, because I'm still calling him that, he's named Prime Minister or something, he delivers, Dorothy to, to Kansas to the farmers, Auntie M and, um, Uncle Henry, which, Uncle Henry is basically very, very rude and stereotypical in any way. And yes, um, I'm going to talk about this. The first scene that we see is basically, um, there's this African American guy eating a watermelon. Yes, I'm being serious. It's on YouTube. You can watch this movie on YouTube, which I totally recommend because I was like, no wonder why this movie isn't on any, like, actual streaming services. Like, I think you have to pay for, like, the actual movies. But yeah, it's pretty, it's not okay. Like, it's not pretty. But, like, I'm little glad that they, like, didn't just make him into, like, the bad guy or, like, anything like that. He's actually pretty important in the end. So, I give props to the directors for that, but, like, still, with that stereotype in it, like, um, like, that, it, like, yeah, um, I'm just, like, stunned it, like, still stunned it after a few days after watching that movie about that. But yeah, basically what happens is that, his apprentice, the King Cruel's apprentice goes to Kansas. They sent a letter for, Dorothy. Dorothy has it, and things ensue. Uh, we had a murder attempt on Dorothy, like, for, they was, like, getting ready to kill her or something. But yeah, that thing stopped because the movie would be over in like 40 minutes. Which this movie is an hour and 25 minutes. So, yeah, basically, they, a tornado happens and they all go to Oz, and where they reveal in the movie that Dorothy is the actual queen. And yeah, the second half is just, uh, where this love triangle just ends up being, like, too crazy. Like, we have the prince. I think he's in love with Alice, which, Alice, I mean, Dorothy, which, yeah, we have basically, they want the, uh, Dorothy does not come alone to Oz, she carries two of her love interests, her Uncle Henry, which we we rarely see again in this movie. Like he's not important, which I kind of wish he was like important, but like we we don't see him again. But yeah, the Tim Tim man is the Tin Man and the Scarecrow, which is disguised by Dorothy's uh, like I don't know how to explain it, but they're part of the love triangle with Dorothy, and yeah, the Tin Man go is basically one of the antagonists. He works for King Cruel, and yeah, what ends up most of it is just the Scarecrow telling Dorothy that she shouldn't trust King Cruel, which she doesn't, because the rest of the movie is just like a chase scene. And warning, guys, there is a scene where uh, the there is animal abuse in this movie. A guy kicks the Scarecrow kicks an actual lion's head, which is horrible. Like, it kind of got me down for the rest of the movie. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's not okay. Uh, but yeah, the what I was talking about a while ago, the African American man. We don't know his name. I just call him Unfortunate because he was unfortunate to be casted in this movie, because they could have like totally picked someone else and like it was just bad. But yeah, he became important in the end. Apparently, whenever the chase scene ended, um, of course, things ensue, and the Scarecrow guy fights with the Tin Man guy, and the Prince gets involved, and the Scarecrow Man wins. Because I don't think we ever get names for these characters. Like, yeah, this movie is like different. But yeah, we're finished with this. Basically, the end of the movie. Uh, Dorothy kisses the Scarecrow, and she ends up being with the prince, but I don't think she's too happy, even though the story at the end said they lived happily ever after, which I mean, like, she just met the guy. Scarecrow and her probably, like, knew each other ever since they was kids, and stuff like that, which is just like, mm-mm. But yeah, basically, that's the end of the movie. We have one more chase scene, that happens at the end. I think both of the Scarecrow and the Tin Man guy dies, but we never actually see. I know the Tin Man guy probably dies in the movie, and the unfortunate guy in the lion suit goes up to try to get to the Scarecrow, and yeah, Scarecrow's trying to climb up the ladder because there was this other guy that was working with King Cruel, but he was like I'm gonna work with you guys now. Like, he was sort of an anti-hero in the end. So when Scarecrow was about to reach to the top, he fell, presumably to his death. But we don't know. And it's got me thinking a little. Is the person that told the story like the actual Scarecrow? We don't know. We don't know. Like, that's a theory out there, but we don't know. It might just be that. I don't know. But yeah, that's the end of that movie. And what I'm going to do for the next minute or two is explain next week's video, which sadly the dislike button is gone, because I was gonna say you can hit that dislike for the next video I'm gonna do, which is the censored 11 from Looney Tunes. Yes, I'm being serious. Like, before I get into the regular shorts for next year, I'm going to be looking at those 11 shorts. And I'm gonna try to explain why those shorts aren't okay. Now, that video will probably be about 5 minutes, not too long, because basically it's just gonna be a little rant. And also, as a channel, I need to look at those type of videos too, because if I'm doing Looney Tunes, because it's part of Cartoon Network, and No Shorts was aired with it, or, like, was part of the company, I'm gonna have to look through that. I know it's gonna be, I'm gonna probably be, like, upset in the video, but yeah, I'll see you guys, the day after Christmas, on the 26th, on YouTube. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next not so great video, but I'll see you guys in the next video, which is going to be the unfortunate and banned censored 11. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.